I am Ashley Goodman and my husband is Dean Goodman. He's at work right now, but I'm making this video to tell you guys a little bit about our infertility. We've been married about 3.5 years now, and we wanted to wait till we got a house and got situated and all that before we decided that we wanted to have kids. Well, we were at our house about a year and we thought it was, ready for us to have kids. So of July 2016, we decided, hey, let's have kids. We've always wanted to. That was definitely something for us in the future. Like when we were younger, we were 12, 13 years old. We've always joked and talked about it, and years went by, still talked about it, and finally, hey, let's do it. So we decided to try to have some kids. Well, a couple months went by and I thought, isn't it just bam and like, hey, you're having a kid? No, it's not like that. We thought that it would happen right away, and I guess that's not the case. Well, I always follow the actors Alexa and Carlos Penavega, and it took them 5 months. And she thought maybe something was wrong with her, she didn't know why she wasn't getting pregnant, and sure enough, it took 5 months and now they have a healthy baby. Well, the thing that helped her was buying ovulation kits. Well, I didn't know that there was such a thing, so right when I saw that, I went and bought some. And a couple more months went by, and using them kits and, tracking exactly when you ovulate, and still nothing. So I decided that like something has to be wrong. Why, even tracking it, like something's not right. I told my mom about it. She said, it takes time, it'll happen when you don't even expect it to, Well, to me, with what I was doing, I just knew that it would have happened by now. So I wanted to go to the gyno. So I went, and they did tons of blood work on me. I didn't know that they were gonna, start it right away, but they did. They did tons of blood work on me, and they wanted Dean to go in for a semen analysis. Well, so I decided, let's do this. My blood work came back fine, and his semen analysis, they wouldn't tell us it over the phone, his results. They wanted us to come in, so that made me kind of worried, like it's probably because something's wrong. I Googled, do they tell you over the phone or do you have to go in? And some people say they still had to go in even though, it was fine. So with all this money going to the doctor's office and all these tests, I thought, just for them to tell me, yes, it's okay, I'm gonna pay $100 for an office visit. So I called them, I explained everything. I didn't want to waste all this time, doing all this blood work and stuff when I just want to know the answer. So a couple months went by and I called them again because they would not tell me over the phone, and they decided that they would tell me. And the results came back that he had extremely low sperm count and 98% was abnormal. What she told me was that we would have to, go see a fertility specialist, and, in order to have kids, we'll have to go through IVF. Well, right then, I'm just great, when you want to have a kid, you're gonna have to go through, special treatment. It's gonna cost money. You can't just have one when you want. It kind of hit us pretty hard. It affected Dean a lot more because, the fact that it was him, that he can't provide, us with a family. It really upset him. But let's go to the fertility specialist and let's see what they say. So once we found out that information about Dean's results, in order for them to send us to a fertility specialist, they said that I would have to do one other test, and that was to go to the hospital. They should dive me to see if my tubes were open. So I had to go get that test done, and that came back completely normal. My tubes were open. So then we were able to book an appointment for the fertility specialist. Us being new patients, we had to wait about a month or two just to get into this specialist. So we went to a specialist and they said that they wanted Dean to see a special doctor. And, for me, just sit tight before, we could start all this. They thought that maybe they'll be able to fix the issue rather than, jumping to conclusions just to do IVF, which that sounded good to me because I would rather them try to fix it. We could have children naturally. So we called to make an appointment for that, and they said that you know, we have to wait another month just to get into them. So, you know, it's like we're wasting all this time. We've already wasted a year. It's like we just, you know, all this stuff just takes time. It's a big process. So we finally went to the special doctor that they referred Dean to, and he, you know, he's not so concerned about it right now, but he's doing one step at a time. So right now we're in the process of the first step. So it could take another 6 months to a year, who knows? I mean, I don't know how long this process is. Sometimes, you know, on medication you have to wait 3 months just for it to start working. That's where we're at right now, and I mean, if all comes down to it, you know, he said that we'll have to do IVF if things don't change, but we're hoping that things, you know, miracles happen all the time. So we're praying every day for it, and we have people praying for us as well. And it's just not that easy. We're gonna be married, you know, almost 4 years. This April it'll be 4 years, and you know, still no kids. Like, people are constantly asking us, when are the kids coming? When are the babies coming? Now we just tell them that, you know, what's going on, but before we're always like, you know, they'll come, and you know, now we don't even know if they'll come or not. IVF costs $15,000 just to do it, and there's only a certain percentage that it will actually work. I think it's about 30% chance that it'll work. Our insurance only covers $10,000 for infertility. We could try it once through insurance, but if that fails, I mean, we need $15,000 out of our pocket, and it might not even work. So like, that's a tough one, you know, thinking about, you know, you need $15,000 in order to have a kid. You want 3 kids, you need $15,000 each time. It may work, it may not work. The $15,000 might just wipe down the drain. You know, it's very hard. And knowing that there's people out there that have them like nothing, and they're able to have this many, and it's just hard to see and hear that. You see people that shouldn't even have kids, or that aren't, you know, ready for kids, and they're the ones that have them, and you know, that's the one thing that you want, and it's that hard, and knowing that you might not be able to, it's very hard for us. But you know, we're gonna get through this. We're just gonna take it one step at a time. If it takes 2 years, if it takes 3 years, it's the only thing that we want. It doesn't matter if you're a single mom, a single dad, you have 3 kids, you have 6 kids, you have kids with multiple dads, you have kids with multiple moms. I mean, just be thankful that you have those kids, because there are some people out there that wish they were in your shoes. So that is our journey so far, and I will do another video to update and share with you more about our progress. And if we do IVF, I will definitely be doing a vlog on that entire process and how that goes, because I know that isn't easy. I know a couple people that have done it, and it's not fun, but if that's what it comes out to be, I hope everything works out for the best of us. And that's our story so far. Until next time.